Hello and welcome to the Connects Learn, Move, Breathe YouTube channel. I am Coach Leiggaard talking to you here from Aalborg in Denmark. And today I want to talk to you about the tongue. That one. And its importance to our posture, how we breathe, the health of your neck, the activation of your deeper neck muscles, and how that can help you release some of the tension that can happen up around your neck, how it might save your low back and the tightness that comes from your low back. First of all, let's do a bit of a test. So if you're standing, just feet shoulder width apart, shoulders down, looking straight forward, and then try to swallow. And if you swallow, your tongue should kind of sit up in the roof of your mouth. Just try to keep it there. So I swallow. It's really hard to do this while I talk, so I'll talk and then explain and then swallow. So swallow first, tongue in the roof of the mouth, and then just feel how your posture is and how you're standing. And then let go of your tongue, so just let your tongue drop down into the bottom of your mouth. And just feel what happens. And then try to swallow again, let your tongue stay in the roof of your mouth. Feel what happens again. Try to release it again, so down to the bottom of your mouth. What you should feel here, what most people will feel, is that once you drop your tongue down the roof of your mouth, your body will start moving forward a bit. You might even feel your head dropping a bit. And that dropping of the head forward a bit will affect your low back. So for every little bit your head drops forward, you increase the load of what your low back is holding. So the further your head moves forward, the bigger the increase of the load down in your low back. So what you should notice, once you you swallow and you put the tongue in the roof of your mouth, you should feel yourself moving back into a more upright position, so a better posture. You might feel that your neck kind of pulls slightly back and the crown kind of pulls a little bit towards the ceiling. So that's what just the tongue position does to your posture, and how that helps your low back. So your tongue should be sitting up in the roof of your mouth, so up in, and with the tip of the tongue a little bit away from the backside of your front teeth. So if your tongue is touching your front teeth, then you might have difficulty with what's called a swallow reflex. That's way back from when you were breastfeeding. So there might be something in there for you to that you can work on to improve where your tongue position is and how that's going to help your posture. It's also going to help your posture by kind of giving the deeper neck muscles an anchor to work from. So once you swallow and the muscles in the tongue connects down into the deeper neck muscles, and that will give them something to work with. So if they're not active and your tongue is positioned in the bottom of your mouth, they're just hanging, floating in midair, then they have no connection, and that will leave another muscle, this muscle that comes down around your neck, and that will pull your head down a little bit further. So once you swallow, the deeper neck muscles can kind of help you pull yourself back, and that will release a lot of the tension that's sitting up behind right up on the edge of your skull, on your neck, and all the muscles that's sitting up there that are connected into your eyes, so this can relieve your eyes. It also means that once you swallow and your tongue goes to the roof of your mouth, then mouth breathing becomes really difficult. So if you swallow and tongue's up there and you try to mouth breathe, nothing comes in because it kind of closes that circuit. So it forces you to breathe in through your nose. And that is just the best thing for the body. Compared to mouth breathing, nobody should be mouth breathing basically pretty much ever, in my opinion. Sometimes if you're in really, really high intensity, then mouth breathing is okay. But if you're just walking around, standing, talking like I am, then you should be, well, talking you might mouth breathe a little bit, but you should preferably inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose whenever you can. Mouth exhalation is okay, but inhale through the nose. We'll talk more about that in another episode. So try to play around with your tongue position. Try to notice it throughout your day. We can only change things that we can become aware of. So the awareness of where your tongue is positioned throughout the day is one of the key elements to change that habit of your tongue being in, just laying in your mouth without noticing it. And that's going to help your posture, it's going to help your low back, it's going to help your breathing, just to do that. And it's going to help the strength of your body. You're stronger when your tongue sits in the roof of your mouth. So it's going to help with all kinds of stuff. So try it out. Try to notice throughout the day where your tongue is positioned. Now, if you're talking, then it's okay. Then you're using your tongue. If you're eating, then it's also okay. But if you're at rest, or if you're in the car, if you're maybe you're on the bike, you're out for a walk, then try to notice where your tongue is positioned, and try to notice if it does anything, if it changes anything when you're walking, or when you're driving, or when you're on your bike, or when you're exercising or doing gardening, if you change that position of the tongue. So swallow, and then it should kind of fill up the roof of the mouth and let it stay there. That's where it should be. Now it's harder than it sounds, because if you have a tongue that's normally laying down in your mouth instead, then the muscles around the tongue might be a little weak. So it takes practice, and it takes a little bit of effort to keep the tongue up there. So try it out and enjoy the feeling of being pulled back into better posture just by putting the tongue in the roof of your mouth. Have a great day out there. Hope to see you on this channel soon. Please subscribe. Please push the bell button so you'll never miss a beat. And I'll try to get a little bit more frequent with these episodes of things that I've noticed here in the gym, things that I think that you should know, that you should try to give yourself a better life, more pain-free, and just put some of the power back to yourself when it comes to your own health. And this is one of the things that can help more than you might know. So have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.